This coming Sunday, the popular outdoor show Minnesota Bound celebrating 30 years on our air. Our own Belinda Jensen was the first female reporter on that show. Belle is off tonight, but told us she spent about 10 years doing stories for Minnesota Bound and Care, so we thought it might be fun to share one of her favorites. And she came up with this one that aired in 2005 about a turtle from Minnesota being returned to the wild in Hawaii.
The sun rose on Waikiki Beach, just another sunrise surfing session for these Hawaiians. But this day is more than just another day in paradise. It's a homecoming for a four-legged Hawaiian native. Well, this is where it all begins, and actually this is where it all began. This year alone, 600 of these green sea turtles were born right on this little beach here at Sea Life Park in Oahu, Hawaii.
They were part of what's called a Head Start program.
A total of 3 Hawaiian green sea turtles were sent to Minnesota 8 years ago to better their chances of survival, eventually boosting their population around Hawaii and educating Minnesotans along the way.
It's a sea turtle.
13 to 15 zoos in the mainland that have had these greens over the years and still do. Okay. And it has been requested that they all be returned to Hawaii for release.
So after growing strong for all those years, it was time to return home. They were carefully loaded up here in Minnesota and flown to Oahu. And they were about to move into their new home, the Pacific Ocean.
Well, you look great, boy.
A team of scientists came to Sea Life Park for the big release. The park has an amazing colony of green sea turtles, and every year nearly 600 turtles hatch on this man-made beach and are released in the ocean when they are just hours old and only as big as a ping pong ball. And now our 8-year-old, 230-pound male has been chosen to be released and tracked.
It's going to be your tracker for a couple of years. So we have no remote way of knowing where they're at and what they're doing. That's one of the reasons for putting a satellite tag on this particular turtle.
Our Hawaiian green sea turtles, or honu as we call them, are significant in Hawaii because everything around us, Polynesians believe, possess a certain amount of mana, the divine spirit or power from above.
Going home.
It was time. Our turtle, that the scientists named Ikaika, which means strength in Hawaiian, was ready. He was ready to go home.
They would say is that Te Tua, God, make this turtle safe on his journey, have him integrate back in with the other turtles of the wild.
As we all watched, he felt his first wave, and then a second. And finally, he was free.
I think it was a period of just figuring out whether there were walls to this new tank he was in. And after a short period of exploration, he decided to give it a try, do a couple swims. I think he's still swimming right now.
Swimming with the blessing of a beautiful people.
He wahi ho'opo mai ka ino ia e nā honu. This place is very blessed by our honu, our turtles.
You should hear all of this stuff that Belle has gotten to do on that show over the years. She tells us that she loved her time that she spent working on stories like that for the show Minnesota Bound. And of course, I enjoyed sitting down with the founder and the host of the show to talk about how it all started and how far they have come. You can watch my interview with the Minnesota Bound crew tonight in the KARE 11 News Extra. That, of course, is at 10 o'clock. Well, it may not